Yo, what's happening everyone? It's me, it's Count here with an all new Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to be talking about Blaziken. We're going to be talking about his moves, Blaze Kick and Blast Burn. Both of these are coming to Pokemon Go, and I'm going to be clearing up a little bit of confusion as well as talk about my thoughts regarding Community Day exclusive moves. So if you end up enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if it's your first time here, and without further ado, let's get right into it. Real quick before we get started, I actually bought one of these. This is a Pokeball Plus. And the reason why I bought it is because, of course, I've lost my third Pokemon Go Plus. My god. I really think this is a cool device. I honestly haven't had any problems with it so far. And if you are looking to get one, I highly suggest you do. It is a little bit cheap right now. I was able to get this for 35 bucks on Amazon. And yes, this is the official Nintendo version. It's not a cheap Chinese knockoff, although those do exist, so be careful about that. It's a really good alternative to the Pokemon Go Plus. It's very lightweight. It does have that vibration feature. I just kind of wish I had a Switch so I could actually transfer a Mew to a Switch version of Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu, but besides the point, it is a really cool device. And eventually when I do get a Switch, it's going to come in real handy. Alright, so with that out of the way, let's talk about Blaziken. There was just a whole lot of confusion regarding what its exclusive move is going to be this Sunday, or this Saturday for some people. It's going to learn the move Blast Burn for its Community Day exclusive move, but some people have been reporting that Niantic is going to give it Blaze Kick. So what move is it going to be? Well, first and foremost, it has been officially announced that Blast Burn is going to be its Community Day exclusive move, meaning for the 3 hours of Community Day as well as the extra hour afterwards, any Blaziken that you evolve from a Combusken will learn the move Blast Burn. Blast Burn, of course, is the Community Day move for pretty much all of the fire starters. Like if you look at all of the fire types, they learned Blast Burn. If you look at all the grass types, they know Frenzy Plant. And of course, for the water types, it's Hydro Cannon. This hasn't really changed and I don't suspect it will. But of course, Blaziken was a bit of a unique case, mainly because for Blaziken, its signature move is of course Blaze Kick, and it's just so iconic for this Pokemon. It's one of those fan favorite Pokemon. Like I know a lot of people who have Blaziken at the top of their list when it comes to their favorite Pokemon starter. And of course a lot of people thought that for Community Day it was just a perfect opportunity to introduce this move for Blaziken. And of course I don't suspect that Niantic would ever deviate from their formula. I think for all of these starters they want to keep the same moves be their exclusive move. Interestingly enough, for Blaziken, they are somewhat deviating from the formula. They're still going to be giving him Blast Burn as the Community Day exclusive move, but they're also going to be adding Blaze Kick to his move pool. Now this is where a lot of the confusion started, because some people suspected that Blaze Kick was in fact his Community Day exclusive move, and through some kind of typo or some misinformation, they said Blast Burn would be his Community Day move, when in reality it's going to be Blaze Kick. But this is actually not the case. It looks like Blast Burn is still going to be his Community Day exclusive move, but Blaze Kick is going to be added to his general move pool. So what this means is that if you want a Blaziken with both Blast Burn and Blaze Kick, it is now possible through buying a secondary move. So interestingly enough, Blaziken is going to be the first Pokemon that's going to have an exclusive move as well as a new move introduced during its Community Day. So yeah, if you hear anyone say that Blaze Kick is actually its Community Day move and Blast Burn is not, you definitely want to clear up that confusion, mainly because you still do not want to miss out on Blast Burn. It could be a very decent move for raids, but of course Blaze Kick is also going to be added into the move pool, and if you would rather have Blaze Kick, then you gotta spend those charge TMs. Of course now charge TMs are going to be a little bit more valuable. Of course over time they added them to different parts of the game, like you can get them through Research Breakthrough, you could also get them through PvP, so these are going to come in a lot more handy. And of course spending Stardust on that secondary charge move is also recommended for Blaziken. Now one interesting aspect of this move is the fact that it did not have any kind of stats before this announcement, but now they actually implemented the stats for Blaze Kick, and my goodness, this is a powerful move. Fortunately for Blaziken fans, if they want a Blaziken with Blaze Kick, it's going to be extremely powerful. In fact, in terms of raw DPS, it is just shy of beating Moltres. Moltres, of course, is the top DPS for fire types, and I feel like it's going to be for a long time. But of course, Blaziken as well as Moltres are both glass cannons, so maybe it's not necessarily going to be the most useful when it comes to PvP, but in terms of raiding, this is going to be one of the best, especially against steel types and ice types and different things like that. Now, when it comes to exclusive moves, especially Community Day exclusive moves, my only concern is that for a lot of different players who miss out on these community days, that they're going to miss out on these really great moves. And when it comes to Pokemon Go, like whatever the move set is of that Pokemon is essentially going to give it the most value. Like for example, some Pokemon are going to be extremely useless if they do not have specific moves, and if they have certain moves, it just increases their power by an exponential amount. This sort of FOMO based mechanics, I tend to not enjoy it. I really think that everyone should have an equal playing field when it comes to move pools and when it comes to DPS and TDO. I really think it just hampers a lot of the gameplay if you only allow certain players to get certain moves because they are able to play during a certain period of time. And of course, when it comes to exclusive moves, there's always going to be a chance for you to get it because eventually these Pokemon with these moves do get re-released. We saw this with last year's pool of community days. Of course, there was the big December community day that brought back all of the year's Pokemon and with their moves. So of course, if you miss out on a specific community day, there will always be an opportunity for you to get that Pokemon in the future, but you may have to wait an extremely long time in order to get it. And of course, we can't discount the fact that you could still get these moves through trades, and with lucky friendships and lucky trades, this is always a great avenue for players to get these kind of Pokemon. Like for example, on the Bagon community day, I actually got a whole bunch of 98%. I think like 3 98% of Salamence with Outrage just through trades, so there you go. I think the exclusive move problem is not necessarily a problem anymore. Of course, in the past I have made videos regarding how having some kind of FOMO mechanic could be detrimental for the game, but Niantic is slowly trickling out ways for you to get these moves aside from just waiting until they're re-released. And I've talked about this in the past, but I think right now is the prime time to release something like Legacy TMs or exclusive move TMs. I think this is something that players really want. It's in high demand. So Niantic, if you happen to be watching this, definitely consider introducing that into the game. I think it could definitely bolster up PvP. If you add it as a PvP reward, I guarantee you people will want to do PvP. And of course, for EX raids and raid battles, like it could be a great reward for that as well. If you want to introduce something that will get players just excited about Pokemon Go, well, introduce exclusive move TMs. It's about time. So yeah, I would love to know your thoughts regarding Blaziken with Blaze Kick as well as Blast Burn. Let me know in the comment section below. Are you even more excited about this community day thanks to this move? Let me know your thoughts, and if you ended up enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget that little bell as well. I am Count Jinsula, and I'll catch you all later.